So, you didn't get the job. The email arrived, and the answer was no, it hurts. But today on The Interview Expert, we are changing the script. Rejection feels like a wall, but for the strategic professional, it's actually a mirror. Today, we are dissecting the failed interview to find your path to yes. Welcome back. I'm going to show you how to extract actionable feedback and transform a perceived setback into a powerful narrative for your next application. The first step is a mindset shift. Rejection isn't a failure of your worth, it's a critical data point. Think of it as free market research on your current profile. The company needed a specific puzzle piece. This time, you were a different shape. That doesn't make you the wrong piece, it just means this wasn't the right fit. Before you do anything, take 24 hours. Don't send that emotional follow-up. Let the sting fade so you can approach the next phase with a clear head. Phase 1 is seeking actionable feedback. Most candidates walk away, but winners ask why. You want to learn exactly where the gap was. Send a polite note. Ask specifically, what was one area where my experience didn't quite align with your current needs? This invites honesty over cliches. If they don't respond, don't take it personally. Internal policies or busy schedules are usually the cause. We move directly to the internal audit. Phase 2, the internal audit. You were in the room. You felt the energy. Write down every question you struggled with while it's still fresh in your mind. Which questions made you hesitate? Those aren't failures, they are your new training targets. They tell you exactly what you need to master next. Recall the interviewer's body language. When did they lean in? When did they look away? This is how you measure the impact of your stories. Distinguish between a skill gap, which you can fix, and a cultural fit, which often just means the environment wouldn't have let you shine anyway. If it was a skill gap, great. You now have a roadmap. Take a course, lead a project, or get a certification. Close that gap before the next call. Phase 3, building your narrative. This is where you turn "I failed" into "I grew." Your past rejections are now part of your professional origin story. In your next interview, you can say, "After a previous interview, I realized I needed to sharpen my data skills, so I took this course." That is leadership. Recruiters love self-awareness. It shows you can take feedback and evolve. Employers aren't looking for perfect people, they are looking for resilient learners. Don't burn the bridge. Connect with your interviewers on LinkedIn. A polite thank you for their time keeps the door open for future roles at that company. Rejection is often just a detour, not a dead end. Use the intelligence you gathered about that company to target similar firms with a more refined pitch. Think about the challenges they mentioned. If that company is facing those issues, their competitors are too. You now have the inside track. Every interview is a high-stakes rehearsal. You've just finished one. Refine your answers based on what landed and what didn't. You are getting better every time. Resilience is the most sought-after soft skill today. By staying in the game and learning from the no, you are already ahead of 90% of the competition. Treat your career like a product launch. Version 1.0 had some bugs. Great. Version 2.0 is going to be faster, stronger, and more targeted. Keep a log of your growth. When you look back in 6 months, you won't see failures. You'll see a series of necessary steps that led to your success. When the next recruiter asks why you're ready, you can explain the journey you've been on and the specific skills you've leveled up during this period. And remember, take breaks. A job search is a marathon. Your mental energy is your most valuable asset. Protect it fiercely and keep going. That next opportunity is out there. You are more prepared for it right now than you were yesterday. Why? Because you didn't just fail, you learned. Shift that mindset, do the audit, and rewrite your narrative. Your next big yes is closer than you think. Don't give up. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll cover how to negotiate that offer when the yes finally arrives. Subscribe to the Interview Expert.